Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right in my living room in the wee hours of the morning, doing what I do for you. Today I got a good lesson for you. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. Right as 25 rule to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message in the story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving to you. I see you tuning in and receiving them. I got some more for you. Let's go. Right thinking's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, knowing yourself a little bit better. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Right thinkers, you know the deal. Next thing is the question. Do you know you? And it states, know thyself. This has been a creed that's left in us by our ancestors. Take heed to it, understand it, and make it a priority. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believes that they know, dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can wake you up. I'm a spiritual alarm clock. I got the knowledge to wake you up. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my act, be true. Got to have balance in your life. Speaking of balance, need to have understanding in your life. And we're going to break something down for you right quick. A little difference. Right thinkers, let's talk about being religious don't make you spiritual. I claim spirituality. I have knowledge of self. I study, I live, and I do principles that I live by. This is what right thinking philosophy is all about. Having a philosophy, having principles, having morals and rules that govern you to keep you in what we call due bounds. Let's go. Being religious don't make you spiritual. I know a lot of religious people claiming to be spiritual. No, you're religious. Let's break it down. I'm 100% spiritual, not religious. I have knowledge of self. That's what spirituality is. Having knowledge of self and God is spiritual. Believing in God and having dogma that tells you this and that, that's religion. Understand? I have self-knowledge that I have learned, and I live those truths that I've learned daily in my life. You got to implement what you're learning in your life to find out if you're learning it. You learn it means you're living it. That's what learning means. I attend church weekly. My best friend in life is my pastor. He's religious, but he's also awake. He's also spiritually enlightened. So I have an understanding that you can have religion and be spiritual if it's done correctly. That's the purpose of religion, is to make you spiritual. But we get stuck as being religious. We don't want the third stage of religion, which is what? Experiencing God for yourself. Right thinkers take you right there. Okay, that's the purpose. Right thinking philosophy will get you to God. Now, I'm a Christian in practice, meaning I fellowship with Christians. I'm learning Christian theologies. Simple as that. I know right thinking philosophy. I live it daily, and I fellowship with Christians on Sunday because they're like-minded, they believe, and they worship God, and they're good people. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're living right because you're Christian, then you're spiritual also. But if you're Christian and ain't living right, you're just religious. That's the difference. Next one is spirituality is based on God consciousness. You need to know God for yourself. Me telling you about God, my experiences about God, don't help you one bit. Those are testimonies. That's expression of my understanding of God. Passing on to you. But I'm giving you information you can use for yourself to find God for yourself. That's the key. I want you to depend on me to get to God. It don't work that way. He wants you to come to him on your own. But I'm going to teach you how to go to him. God is the spirit in us that gives us life. I study spiritual knowledge, aka I study God. Knowing what he expects of you is knowing no self. God is the ultimate goal to unite with through right thinking philosophy, aka getting to know yourself through knowledge, living, and understanding. That's how you get to God. God is the ultimate self to know thyself. And you'll know God. If you know you, you know him. If you know him, you know you. God is the ultimate goal for Christians just through Christ. I got no problem with that at all. Understand that, please. God is worthy of constant praise and worship. I do that. That's right thinking philosophy. I give him his. I do his will. I try to help others to find him for themselves. That's what I do for him and you. All right, next one. Religion is man-made. To get to God their way with dogma and commandments and rules. Don't have a problem with those either. I just don't subscribe to them. That's all. I know all the religious dogma. Most teachers of it don't know. That's my issue with most Christian preachers. They go to seminary school, they go to learn the theological concepts, and they come home and all of a sudden they're going to change the Bible, construct it to fit their needs. Don't do that. I have knowledge of Christianity. I'm fully aware of its dogma. I know the Bible. Religious people follow the man-made dogma, not the spiritual aspects of that dogma. If you did, you would become aware and awake and become spiritual because you're living a Christian concept. If more Christians would be like Christ, this world would be a better place because y'all would act better, do better, and be better. You got the numbers saying it, and we all Christians. How many of y'all living right? That's the question. That's the number you should really get. Religion, when practiced wrong, which a lot of y'all doing, becomes the well-dressed lie. You take a concept that is bogus and you take it and manifest it for yourself and you make nothing. Why? It's impossible to make something out of nothing. You got to have something to make something. Conceptually. All right, here you go. Religion has some misinterpretations by a lot of its preachers. Why is that? It's a rhetorical question. I understand the concept. Why? Because when people become religiously inclined, they become self-serving. They use religion to profit. Let's go. Spirituality. I'm spiritually religious. Yeah, I'm spiritual, but I'm practicing religion for the fact that it don't hurt. I used to be against it. I used to be anti. I used to be a basher of Christians, aka Paul. Now I'm a believer and understanding, and I'm working with y'all to enlighten you to what you should be doing from a perspective that I'm sure you don't have. But I'm gonna bring it to the Christian concept. Why? You need to reach the third level of being a Christian, the mystical experience. That's the spiritual lightning. I'm being calm this morning. I'm maintaining. Here you go. I am a master of spirituality, aka right thinking philosophy, and I fellowship with Christians. I'm not ignorant to the good things that religion offers, just that the misinterpretation and the misteachings of it and the misuse of it, and they bragging like they're doing something and they straight wrong. Again, like I read you in my Know Thyself. When you don't know and you believe you know, you are dangerous. I'll have to leave you alone. Most religious people are dangerous to themselves because of what they believe. I know. I teach what I know. So my right thinkers, no, they don't believe. Okay? I respect religion when practiced correctly. I fellowship with people who do. That's how I know. If I didn't experience, I couldn't elaborate on it. I couldn't teach or tell you about it. I'm only giving you what I experienced. And I do fellowship with Christians, okay? I practice right thinking philosophy daily. I live it even in church. I'm still spiritual. I'm still the right thinking man. And I get respect for that concept from my church family, okay? I understand the biblical teachings of religion. I'm a student of it. I'm learning. I'm learning. Again, I learn. I become a student before I become a teacher. And after I become a good student, then I may decide if I want to teach that aspect. I ain't trying to be a preacher. Okay? Understand that, my fellow preachers. I'm not stepping on your toes. You ain't got to worry about me. Come to your arena. I'm spiritually. I respect religion. I respect religious people. That's why I think of philosophy. Always respect. Just do what you do. What you doing don't affect me. What I do shouldn't affect you. But let me do what it is I do, and you do what it is you do. That's respect. I don't need a building to practice my right thinking philosophy. I'm the temple. Wherever I go, that's where the temple is. Parties with me. The spirit with me. Okay? I can fellowship with any serious religious group of people, my church family for one. I understand them. I visit other churches. You know, I do the round robin thing. You want me to come check out the service? I got no problem with that. That's fellowshipping. I bring right thinking to anybody's church. I have no problem. I will worship God spiritually 24/7. I'm God conscious. Okay? Understand that. Are you? I was told nobody want to talk about God all the time. I found some people who do. Those are people I talk to. You. I don't respect any false God worshiping people, no matter what religion it is. If you're a fake Muslim, I have a problem with you. If you're a fake Jew, problem with you. Unfaithful Christian, a real problem with you. Let's understand that. It ain't the good ones I have a problem with. It's the bad ones. You got a bunch of them, so I got a problem with a bunch of people, obviously. But that's what it is. I'm the living spirit of God in the flesh. Sound familiar? I'm Christ. When you become enlightened, you will be too. That's what it's all about, becoming Christ-like. If you're Christian, I'm just saying. I'll be back. I appreciate you.